Hi, everyone. This is Yvette from my World of Metaphysics, and today is another live stream. We want to talk today. I usually keep it very spiritual on Sundays, but for today, it is Father's Day. At the same time, it is Juneteenth. Now, as an African American with a platform, I could not be here unless I speak the truth on things that are important. So today I wanted to do this very quickly so that you guys can enjoy your day and get out there and do what you need to do as people, as one, to celebrate this holiday, Father's Day, all together. Now, what is it that I want to talk to you about Juneteenth? What is it you really need to know? Now, listen, I'm no scholar when it comes down to this. But I do want to make my voice heard to reach as many people as possible to help you guys learn more about your history. Juneteenth has been celebrated in Texas, because we got somebody here from Texas, since the 1860s, okay? This is a day that the official freeing of the slaves. Now you're probably saying, well, Yvette, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in January 1st, 1863. Why is it we celebrating this day, June 19th, 1865? Because even though the Emancipation Proclamation went into effect January 1st, 1863, they did not tell the slaves. They kept the slaves working, killing, even though they were freed. It wasn't until June 19, 1865, 2.5 years later, when they found out that they were actually free. And not only free at that date, they were actually free 2.5 years prior. Now, listen, you guys, what I want to say is that we have a big history in this country. A lot of people are speaking about their own countries, and I understand that. And I understand all hardship for all races. But before America can stop pointing the finger at what other people are doing, they need to really look at themselves. Look at the history that is in this country right now. I love America. I love my country. Okay? I love New York. But there is a history here. And in order for us to move on, we must know the truth about our history. We cannot point fingers at people like Hitler, who was horrible, when we got people here that did the same thing. And now all of a sudden, everybody's all holy. I'm just speaking the truth because this is history. Growing up in the history books, the only thing you've seen about African Americans in my days was we were slaves, we were free, civil rights, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and that is to the extent as far as it goes. No one ever mentioned how we actually built this country. We actually, as slaves, built this entire country. A lot of the inventions were done and made by African Americans that their owners took ownership to. So people don't understand the extent where African Americans contributed to this country. We at this age are still going through trials and tribulations if you are an African American, especially if you are a Black African American. You get pulled over because you have a nice car. You get looked at because they think you're going to steal when you come in the store. It is unbelievable. They look at you like they're scared, but whenever there's a mass killing, it's never done by an African American. Not, I won't say never, but the police do not look for African Americans because it's just not part of the culture of whatever's going on in that race. Okay? But what I want to get back to is basically America has a history. Until we speak the truth about our history, we will still be lost. It will not be fair. African Americans were enslaved in this country, okay? The Native Americans got pushed to one little corner of this country and they remain there as of today. People need to know their history, know what's going on in this country before we can move forward, before we can do anything. But you wanted to know, what is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is the actual day of the freeing of the slaves, 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation by Abraham Lincoln. This is the day, and now let me go a little further with this. Even though the slaves were free, they went through hardship. Do you know, before some of the slaves were freed, some of the owners decided to kill all their slaves, still not knowing they were free. Before they started freeing the slaves, they came up with another idea. Because you got to remember, slaves was free labor. They bought them. They were free labor, like horses or whatever you want to call it. At that point, they came up with a law where if you walk on the wrong side of the road, you were arrested and served years in jail under hard labor. Again, another form of slavery, and it goes into our justice system at this moment. I'm not going to go too much on this, but I do want you guys to understand, when I speak about these things, I'm speaking about it because I have a duty to speak about it. I don't care if 100 people watch this video and no one else. The thing is, everyone should use their voice, no matter what it is, to speak on things that are important. African Americans in this country is just as important as anyone else, including myself. This day that they've given us is a day that I am very happy for, but it doesn't state the ending of what we deserve. Reparations. Everybody's giving everybody money, but they're not giving the African Americans their due money for the things they did and what happened to them in this country. So you guys have to understand. Now, what is it that I want to tell you about Juneteenth and what you should be really doing today? But before we get started, I do want to mention again how history is. If you don't know anything about Juneteenth, please look it up. It takes 20 minutes, or you can watch a video on it. Another thing I want you to do, if you don't know anything about African American history, if you want to educate your children, look at the Tulsa Black Wall Street Massacre. This happened 50 years after the freeing of the slaves, okay? Like, this goes really far, you guys, because you got to remember, the African Americans built the country. So basically, how would it be if they were free? You're forgetting they were the ones that built the country. So they built a whole area in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the Black people prospered. They prospered so much that the others got mad and came and burnt it down, killed the people. Please look up these things. This is America's history. And that's why I decided to talk about this today. We are all one. It doesn't matter what color you are. I am for equal rights for everyone. But when you sit there and you look at one group of people, Black and brown community, the Native Americans, and you treat them different, that's when my voice have to speak up, have to stand up and reach as many people that I can reach today. My thing is, I'm not no scholar at this, but I do have a voice. And for everyone watching this video, I'm asking you today, especially if you have children, look up Juneteenth and see what it's all about. Look up Emmett Till. Look up the Black Wall Street Massacre, if you've never heard of it before. It happened in 1921. Again, you guys, the Black Wall Street Massacre happened less than 100 years ago. Some of these people, children, are just dying at this moment. You guys have to understand the prison system, how the prison system was formed. It was formed after slavery to incarcerate Black people to still get free labor. If you don't believe me, listen, I always tell people, please do the research yourself. Look these things up. I love everyone. I hope one day that I'm here to see everyone. I'm getting a little sensitive, that we all live in peace and harmony together. Not looking at someone's color, but looking at someone's heart. And that's what I'm praying for in this country that I get to see. But at the same time, going back to Juneteenth, what are we supposed to do today? What are we supposed to do today with our families? Juneteenth represents freedom. This is a day for you to learn. Now, today is the holiday. Tomorrow is the federal holiday. Okay? They just got declared that this is now a federal holiday. New York State has been honoring it for the last couple of years. Texas has been honoring this since the 1860s. This is now a federal holiday. What are you going to do on this day? I don't care what you do. Educate, no matter if you're Black, white, Spanish, Asian, it doesn't matter. Educate your family. Enjoy your day. Do something productive. Go to a museum. Go to an aquarium. Go to a bookstore. Go pick a book with your child. Have dinner on Father's Day today, and then do a family activity that is fun where you get to learn. All over the country, they have Juneteenth festivals. I just went to one yesterday. I'm going to one today. I may not stay that long, but they have food and drinks and activities for the kids. They have history lessons. But it doesn't matter what race you are. Find something educational for you to do. And for those people that are African American or people that want to know more about this, look it up. Go to the museum today. Look up on Google in your area to see what's going on out there today. This is a day to have picnics, to learn, to represent yourself, have fun, and love your culture, no matter who you are. I love America. And I have to say, we have a lot of things that we need to work on. The history books do not tell the truth. You learn in high school, you learn in elementary school, a lot of things that are not true, okay? Especially when it concerns our history. They now want to take out that part of the history on us. They're embarrassed. They don't want to have it in the history books anymore. They want to remove it. You can't remove something that is part of history because it's part of history. So how can you remove something that is part of history? America had slaves. America killed slaves. America tortured slaves. America hung, lynched slaves, cut off their private areas, shot and killed kids. These are part of the history of this country. So before we can point fingers at other people and what other people are doing, you need to take a look at yourself and acknowledge what you did wrong and try to make reparations. This is how it goes, and this is how I feel. I just wanted to do this today to reach as many people out there as possible to tell them, hey, look, today's a beautiful day. Get out and enjoy your day with your family and do something culturally. Go have a picnic. Enjoy yourself. Teach your family about who they are. Teach your children who they are, where they came from, what they could do, how successful they could be. Black Wall Street was an example of what African American people can be, do, and have. It was so great that the others came and took it away, burnt it down. So I wanted to reach you guys today about Juneteenth and ask you guys to please get out there, no matter what year you're looking at this video. Get out there, learn, educate your children about what it is, where they came from. It doesn't matter, again, who you are. We are all one. What happens to one group of people happens to us all because we're connected. And you won't realize this until we pass on. And then you'll realize how we were all connected and how what one thing happens to one group of people, it happens to all of us. I love all you guys. I want you guys all to enjoy your day today. I just had to do this. If I have a voice and I don't use it the correct way, who am I? Watch who you're getting your information from. Watch what you are absorbing into your life. If it don't help you grow, you don't need it. I'm talking from my heart today. I'm letting you guys know how I feel. I'm taking my nephew and my niece, and we're going to the African American Museum today. After that, we're going to the park where they're having a big special. Every area is having something, especially in New York City. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you guys today. It's Juneteenth. What is it you need to know, and what is it you need to do? Today represents the day of freedom for the African Americans in this country, but we still have a long way to go. Know the truth, read, and do something about it. Educate yourself. Education is the biggest thing that you can ever have. Again, this is Yvette from my World of Metaphysics. If you want anything concerning this channel, please, everything is in the description. All right, now I want to say hello to so many people here signing on. Again, I want to thank you guys for supporting this channel. I want to thank you for always being here. I love you guys, and I wish you guys nothing but the best in this world. So hello, everyone. Let me see about the comments today. A lot of people are saying good morning, happy Father's Day. Listen, happy Juneteenth. Listen, all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Pack up your family, go on a trip. If you're not with your family today, hey, look, go to the beach, go wherever you want to go with your friends and have a great time. Hello. Happy Father's Day. So many people. Hello from Texas again. Texas, where everything started from. Blessings, Yvette. Hello, happy Father's Day. Listen, a lot of people are saying happy Father's Day. That's because America puts a blind sight on all that's going on, but we are no different from the other people that do the same thing. You're so right. Absolutely. Unless you guys understand that there is so much more to our history, that there's so much more to whatever's going on, unless you look deep down in what you hear and go do your own research, you will never know. You don't know a lot of things in a history book. It's made to make America look good. They're not showing you the things that they did. Why do you think there's so many African Americans and with so many different shades of colors? Why? Because back in those days, we were all raped, children was taken away from their parents. All of these things happened. And you guys just don't understand. And when the Black race tried to rise up, it was a threat and they were brought back down. And that is where we get our incarceration system, our justice system, where all these jails are being placed everywhere. You guys got to understand, jail is a business. If you don't know, please just look it up and know the truth for yourself. Nice comment. Kudos, facts. Good morning. Money is important. We got to remember spiritual values, though. Absolutely. And like I tell you guys, I don't care if you guys are the only ones that watch this video today. Whatever it is, I got a voice. My voice will be spoken, and it has nothing to do with money or anything. The thing is, we all must take responsibility for the whole. And for me to get on here today and speak on certain things and not speak on this special day, I would be a hypocrite. And that is not who I am. More burn it down. Yeah, more than burning down. They dropped it. Oh yeah, they did. They basically flew helicopters over the Black Wall Street and they just destroyed that whole area. Please look this up. Black Wall Street Massacre. Okay. 1921. Amen, amen. And so, why is my place of work still open? So, why is I'm not too sure what you're saying about that. My love to you, that your love, blessings to you. Me and my kids have been celebrating for several years now. Kudos to you. God bless. God bless. You overall, but blessings and peace to you. I'm praying with you. We all need to stay on our knees. I don't get on my knees, but I do pray. Okay. But I do understand what you're saying. We're barbecuing and making traditional Juneteenth food and family recipes. That is great. Beautiful. A lot of people are getting together with their families. They're doing something special. Listen, you guys, have fun. I'm not telling you not to have fun today, but do it in a fun way. Find out. It doesn't matter who you are. If you want to know about other cultures like me, I don't care who it is. I'll learn about all people cultures. I love it. But the thing is, if you need to know about your own culture before you can step on and learn about other people's, that's important to me. And a lot of the African history has been taken away from African Americans. You got to remember, when we came to this country, our name was stripped from us. Our identity was stripped from us, and we were given the name of the plantation owner, of the owner. And that's how we got our names in this country. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. They can't take it out of our hearts. Yes, you for sure. Thank you for the wisdom. The key is not putting the law of attraction on a pedestal. Galvin, hi, Galvin. God bless. So stop looking at Russia. Exactly. Hearts. You've got our flag and made. Yes, exactly. Listen. Let's stop using the word picnic. Is abbreviation for pick. Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand. And keep all the millions for people here. Listen, sharing thought. Yes, exactly. Blessings to you guys all. Period. Listen, someone just gave a donation. Thank you. Keela K, thank you for the donations. Blessings to you. What do you call it? Research the Devil's Punch Bowl. Okay, I didn't do that one, but happy Juneteenth. Someone saying research the Devil's Punch Bowl. Have fun. Oh yeah, I'm going to have fun with my son. Blessings to all of you guys here. Hello from Washington, D.C. Hey, look. One of the biggest African American museums is in Africa, is in Washington, D.C. I have to get there. I was supposed to go, and then Corona happened, coronavirus. But basically, I will get there. But then we do have one in New York City. We have the Stromberg's Museum, and we do have a smaller section over here of the African American Museum. And again, it's not all about African Americans. It's about everyone as a whole, and opening up to learn about everyone, about different people, so that we're not walking down the street thinking someone's going to rob us, or thinking this person's a bad person because of the color of their skin, because of what social media is putting out. Listen, this is very deep, you guys. You guys really have to understand this. Have fun. I'm going to have fun with my son. Kayla, again, I want to thank you. Washington, D.C. I don't use it. Okay, a lot of people are saying they don't use the word picnic. They should remember the Pharaoh rather than the slaves. I'm going to the beach. Yvette, thank you a lot about the information. Free to, please. Listen, blessings. Great. Hey, D.C. in the Northern Virginia. Listen, I have family in that area. We're born to be great kings. See what happens. Listen, learn from it and a better future. God loves, we need love. The one in Washington is amazing. A lot of people, listen, I haven't made it there yet, but if you guys want to go to one of the best African American museums, again, Washington, D.C., that's the one I know of. That's the one I'm going to go to. But again, we do have a lot of things in New York City. In fact, we got a lot of things going on today. Some people are saying where they live. Thank you, Washington. Look at Alexandria, Virginia. Listen, great Queens. Okay, the neighbor. Also want to have a beautiful museum. Very interesting. I'm not too sure what that means. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, and I want to say blessings to all of you guys. Okay, blessings to all of you guys on Juneteenth. Again, the purpose of this live stream today is for you to know a little bit about African American history. Read more on your own. Again, I'm not a scholar, but I want you to read more on your own about Juneteenth, Emancipation Proclamation. Learn more about where your jails come from, where this whole system was created. Learn what happened to the slaves after they were freed, how they were arrested for just burping, basically, and put back into the prison system just to work years, 8, 9 years, for walking on the wrong side of the street, or being said they walked on the wrong side of the street. And they were put back into the jail system to work for free. You guys don't understand how all of these things are going on, and they're still going on today to keep people down. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is. And before we can point fingers at other people in other countries, we really need to look at what's going on here. Okay? And again, blessings to all of you guys. Thank you for joining live. It's called Unite with Each Other. Listen, blessings to you. Watching from New York. Hello, Memphis. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, everybody, I can't stay on. I just want to say, have a great day. Enjoy your Juneteenth. Enjoy your Father's Day. No matter what year you're watching this video, please, education is the key. And I'm signing off.